One of the Jim Kelly Celebrity Classics participants drove 8 hours from Virginia to the Terry Hills golf course. He says he'd walk there as well. Kelly says he is grateful that many of his friends came to the tournament. NFL Hall of Famer Anthony Munoz and NLL MVP Dane Smith of the Buffalo Bandits were among the hundreds in attendance. Reporting in Batavia, Owen Klein, News 4. North Tonawanda Mayor Austin Tylick says what has transpired with DigiHost exposes the consequences of rushing to decisions instead of thinking them through. Reporting in North Tonawanda, Owen Klein, News 4.
This weekend in Green Bay, Wisconsin, 257 athletes heard their names called to join NFL teams, and many are waiting to join those teams as the NFL season approaches.
This poster screams an urgent message. Climate can't wait. It's the motto of the Climate Action Campaign, a rally movement that prides itself on driving federal climate action. In State College this week, dozens of student leaders, the mayor, and community members held a rally to voice their disagreement with President Donald Trump's actions on climate, federal cuts, public health, and jobs.
Do you know who does have a mandate to take action? You do!
State College Mayor Ezra Naines and Peter Buck, Penn State Sustainability's Director of Education, spoke to the group on a windy day. With the Pennsylvania primary elections in May, Buck urged people to find out candidates' positions on climate and do one more thing.
And I want you to reach out to them and say, what are you going to do?
The talk culminated with people holding a flag of the Climate Action Campaign's motto for a picture. Each stripe on any Climate Can't Wait material represents the temperature of a specific year, rising from cold blues to red hots from left to right. This visualization represents the trend of climate change caused by human activity.
Climate change is costing us hundreds of billions of dollars and threatening people's lives. And then it's not just the storm, and it costs money. You have to rebuild your whole life sometimes.
The Trump administration says its recent moves are cutting government waste, but those at the rally say the cuts are a step backward in their fight for the environment. In University Park, I'm Owen Klein reporting. Meet Adianas Milares Martinez, better known as Adi. She arrived in State College in 2012 from La Guaira, a coastal town in Venezuela, and she brought her home country's culture with her. Adi performs downtown. A recent music performance at Zeno's Pub brought about 80 people to see her sing and dance to her band's tunes. She plays in a band that includes one of her two daughters, Natalia, and State College-born singer Eric Ian Farmer. Her music includes songs in English and Spanish like Vivir mi vida and Lean on Me. But for Adi and her family, it's not just about the music, they also give people a taste of home. In 2017, they opened the Venezuelan cuisine restaurant Juana's on South Fraser Street. Juana's prides itself on its arepas, a type of flatbread with filling which is commonly eaten in Colombia and Venezuela. This one is the pabellon arepa, with black beans, queso fresco, sweet plantains, and a choice of protein.
We are human beings. In this space, we share love, we share culture, we share whatever you're feeling with respect.
It's a small place in a small town, but Juana's is a place where people can feel a sense of community while enjoying a tasty meal. For the Martinez family, it's also a chance to share a slice of Venezuela with Central PA. In State College, I'm Owen Klein reporting.
I'm basically an extrovert when it comes to Pokemon, and then you put me outside of the Pokemon situation. I can stay to myself. Talking to people. I'm really not very good at it, especially when it comes to small talk and not something I'm like hyper-focused on. And I mean, it's just kind of, I'm very awkward unless we have some sort of shared ground, and then I can go on and on and on and on. But when it comes to just meeting someone new, I really don't have a whole lot to say. As a kid, I was always pretty introverted. I mean, I still am, to be clear. But my community was very small. It was basically my close friend group, which conveniently also happened to like Pokemon. I'm very kind of the oddball out a lot of times, as opposed to like a normal group of people. I had part to do with it because of just not really liking to spend time with people too much. But I mean, it's definitely just a variety of factors that goes into that. The thing is, in Pokemon, we're all there for the same reason, is we all love this game and we all are involved with it. And so even when it's a bunch of people you don't know, it's really easy to just have these conversations with people because you already have that common ground, right? And some of these connections you make, it'll grow into something a bit more than that, like a real friendship. Others, you'll just be mutual acquaintances, you'll know each other, you'll be able to have a good conversation when you're together. I mean, building community, I think, through Pokemon is just a way of like communicating with people and understanding each other. Okay. I mean, I think I was probably just still pretty early and becoming one of my really good friends. Also like Pokemon, they're like, oh my goodness, you drew a Charizard, that's so cool, right? Something like that, and then we just bonded over that, and we got closer and closer and spent more time together in that regard.
You guys get to put your names on. Yeah, we're waiting until...
Because I've met so many interesting people from all over the place. I mean, I have a friend, Bram, seniors division runner-up in 2018. He's from Europe. I have a friend, Claudio, from Italy that I met. I mean, I've met people from all over the United States. And then one of my great friends, James Evans, ended up winning the seniors division in 2018 as well.
Owen knows a lot about Pokemon. He is very obviously connected in the tournament scene, and he knows how to run events properly and what is necessary, and he fully thinks out events.
There are so many lessons. I mean, Pokemon, #1 is patience, right? I mean, especially right now in my industry. It's just send out an application, send out an application, keep going. Like in the interview process, one of the recruiters I talked to was like, oh yeah, my son liked Pokemon. And so we got into a conversation on that. We built this connection that we were able to transition to a more meaningful conversation about at least the job itself, right? One piece of advice that I would share is find something that you like, and even if you think, oh, this might maybe seem a bit out of place for liking this thing, but you're really excited about it. Find one person who's also excited about it. There's always someone else who's excited about something that you're excited about. It's incremental steps is the best way to getting it to that point. If you're having a hard time, or it seems overwhelming, it's like, oh my goodness, there's so many clubs, what am I supposed to do? But you find one person you share an interest with, they say, oh, I have this thing, maybe come along with me, and then you'll find something new that you might be able to get involved with in that regard.